Bakuhatsu.
Hello everyone, Zin here. This is Suzuki Bakuhatsu, another Japanese-only PS1 game. It's a bomb defusal game, and you might have known of some bomb defusal games nowadays, but this one's different from them because not only does it have to deal with pictures instead, it's also like a whole puzzle. It's not just a bunch of puzzles put together on a thing. It's gonna be difficult though, which is why I'm gonna do it on hard. Basically, I'll try my best on doing perfectly on hard, and then we'll come back on easy difficulty to just explore through the whole thing. So, let's not waste any more time. Let's begin Suzuki Bakuhatsu. And welcome to the game, where we're starting with our first bomb, a fucking orange. It says 1 minute, but don't believe it. It's a fucking lie, basically. Because as soon as you try to unscrew this, time begins, and you only have about 30 seconds. So we gotta hurry the fuck up right now. Here's an animation of the orange just peeling back and showing us the bomb. Here are 2 screws, gotta unscrew that shit right now. We're pretty much under a really tough time because we're doing it on hard. And there's no way to get out of that too, so you're better off just doing this really fast. And now that's open, we can now cut open the wire, which is the blue wire, get the thing out, and cut the blue wire, and there we go. We're done! And that's it. So yeah, that was a special A we have there, the best grade you can get in this game. And that's if you do pretty much near perfect on this. But what I have to show you now is the bomb, because with 4 minutes on easy, we have enough time to show it off. Now there is another feature I haven't showed yet, and the game tells you it's a square button. The square button shows you how much you have left, how much you completed, and how big your danger meter is. Like, if it's gone all the way, then you're pretty much going to fail. And the more it grows, the faster the time goes. So, yeah. Right now, because it hasn't started yet, we don't have to worry about any of that bullshit. So, we can just fuck around for as long as we want. But, of course, we have to start this. So, let's analyze the screw first by using the magnifying glass, which we will never use in these runs. So, let's begin with this, and... Okay. I wonder why there's a screw in there. But, yeah, we can't use other items of it. We have to use a screwdriver, which is only 3 tools we have. But, yeah, as soon as we activate this by unscrewing, the time begins, and we will have to make sure we finish this under the 4-minute time limit, which we have enough time for. But we already completed this, so really I'm just going to try and fail this. However, failing by just wasting time is not going to be a thing I'm going to be doing because we've got too much time. Instead, I'll try and fail in other ways. Let's analyze these screws. Both of them say the same thing. But there's also another thing that we should check around for. First, let me just unscrew this. Alright. There's another thing we should be checking out for, and that is this little thing down here. Also this square button. No. As you can see, that's telling us that started, and that's how fast it's going with that meter. Under this, though, is this little pad here. I'm going to call it a hint pad, because it always gives you hints on what to do and what to expect. So, yeah, it's kind of like warning you and stuff and telling you what to do in times. However, it's not translated, so I can't understand anything. But, as you can see, I'm doing pretty well. And when we analyze the wires, they do say different things on every single bomb. So, I will be exploring everything. By the way, another hint pad is on top of the thing. It's probably telling me about what wires should be cut. Now, all around here, there's a bunch of shit, but the main thing is looking at the wire. We can look at the blue wire, we can look at the red wire, we can look at the danger thing.
待って
Or as the intro animation told us, the
ど
danger
っか
one. We're gonna cut the danger wire and just end it with a failure. We gotta see what it looks like. But first, as you can see, 75% complete. The meter's almost full. Let's make it full by cutting the wrong wire and failing instantly. There are a lot of ways to lose in this game, and this is actually one of them, by cutting the wrong wire. So,
本当に
let's
切るの
cut this wire and see our first game over. And cut. And that was a game over. And you'll get to this screen, which you can choose to return the title and get to the menu and just quit, a loaded save state, and by that I mean a save, or you can retry, which it really wants you to because it gives you 2 exclamation points. But of course you already did this in hard difficulty, so there's no point in actually showing you it. So let us move on to the next bomb and the rest of the story.
すごい鼻く使おうかな And now begin Bomb 2, the gun. Yeah, there's a bomb in the gun that we have in our umbrella for some reason. 1 minute 30 seconds, which is an actual time. It does not go away. But there are parts in which we are going to be dealing with about 15 to 20 seconds. So, yeah. There we go, 15 seconds, that's right. So let's hurry the fuck up. We're running out of time, we can only just make it. Come on. Oh shit, 2, 1. Okay. Okay. Alright, so now we have to deal with a puzzle. It's deal with the scissors. We have to deal with the bottom one and make sure it goes all the way back and then go with the bottom ones. Oh god, we don't have much time left. Come on, unscrew these. Oh god, my hands are actually kind of slipping. Oh god. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, now, let's get our thing out and cut the red wire, because that's the right one. Okay. So that was the gun bomb. And that's not a perfect run. So now it's time to go to easy and check out what we missed. Like what stuff we can explore on. 4 minutes like the last bomb, you know, the orange one. So the gun has a lot of things to look at. It has a lot of sides. And of course telling me about the square button. It'll do that a lot of times.
何よ
You'll probably forget though. We can look inside, but let's have a look around. We can look at the top, there's nothing up there, but if we look at the bottom, there's another hint pad. We can also look at the hint pad over here. So, let's have a look at it. And it says this. I don't understand. It's not translated. So there you go. Hopefully someone will translate this like the last fucking game I did. But of course no one's gonna do that, so yeah, sucks. But here's the screw inside of the hole, which is kind of inconvenient. How are you gonna shoot without the thing, you know? It's kind of in the way of our bullets. But it's not a real gun, it's a fucking bomb, so yeah. So now we're in, I believe, the clip. I don't think it really is a clip, but the bomb is inside there. We need to unscrew these, and that's pretty simple. But right now we should analyze them. They all say the same thing, basically. There's nothing around with these, so let's just unscrew these and continue on. And by the way, like the orange, by unscrewing the first screw, we had started the countdown. So, yeah, we got 4 minutes, so we have enough time to explore and stuff, get shit done. So now that we unscrew this, we have now unlocked the first puzzle, because there wasn't a puzzle in the last one. Basically, we have to make sure this does not go into the blue wire. That's the gimmick. If we just unscrewed the top one, we would fail instantly. So we have to make sure we unscrew the blue one first. You do not get penalized or any bullshit like that if you unscrew both blue ones before the red one. So, you know, there's no difficulty or problem with doing that. There's a lot to explore, but if you look behind it, there is another pad. And it will say this. Again, I cannot understand what's being said here. But I think it's just giving you the hint that you should deal with the blue first before the red. This is one of the easier puzzles. The puzzles will get harder later on, and they will get pretty unfair. But right now, let us just unscrew this blue shit here, or I can just, you know, not worry about it, and instead go ahead and unscrew the reds, because this is how you can fail this puzzle. If you unscrew all the red and not any of the blue, you will fail this because the scissors will cut the blue wire and you will get a game over. So here's what the game over looks like, and here's what failure looks like. So yeah, that's what it looks like. We explored the fucking elevator and killed everybody, including ourselves. But there is more. There is more. Let's go back to when we completed the puzzle, because there is some stuff we have to explore with the wire parts. And that is basically that there is new text, as well as something else at the bottom, like the game is telling me. There's the danger, or the danger. And there's the wires, as you can tell. She's kind of confused on stuff. But if you look at the bottom, there's another pad here. And it'll tell us that. Yeah, as you can tell, we can't understand. But like last time, we're going to cut the wrong wire and get the game over, because that is a normal thing to do. And now that we have exploded again, we are now done with the fucking gun bomb, and we can now move on to whatever comes next, because I don't know. But hey, at least we got ourselves a special A, which is again the best rank in the game. Considering we got that on hard, that's saying something. So let's move on.
セーブしないの？
And just like that, we're actually done. Because when we hit this part, or another part, we can either continue on, or we can go to the save and load screen, which I'm going there right now. Now, I sadly cannot save because my memory card on this emulator is full, and, well, I got save state, so we'll use that. But that's pretty much it for this part of Suzuki Bakuhatsu. Next time, we're going to move on and do more bombs. I don't know what bombs they're going to be, but the title will tell you anyway. So thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys next time.